We use carbon composite to replace titanium in some parts of our drivers. That gives us a lot more freedom as designers to move weight around inside of the head from places where we don't want it to places where we do.
Composite materials give you the advantage of being very light but also very strong, and saving weight in golf club design is a critical benefit.
My name is Alan Hocknell and I'm Vice President of Innovation and Advanced Design at Callaway Golf.
Jeff Colton, Senior Vice President, Research and Development for Callaway Golf Company.
Well, a long-standing design philosophy at Callaway Golf is to be able to move weight from places where we don't want it to places where it's more useful.
The reason we do it is because it's the best way to make the best golf equipment. When I'm in all one material, like all titanium, I don't have any weight left over really to put to really shape ball flight. So if I'm a golfer who tends to slice like more than half of the market, we put more weight in the heel. You can't do that when you're dealing with all titanium or one metal. You have to have a lot of weight to make a difference to the trajectory, and the way to get all that weight is by using a composite lightweight structure.
Carbon composite is not unique to the golf industry. It's used in a lot of other advanced applications. In particular, Formula One racing cars have a lot of carbon fiber material used, but also commercial aircraft like the new Boeing 787 have an awful lot of carbon composite in for exactly the same reasons that we use it. The fiber that we use is particularly high stiffness. That means it's carbonized at about 3,000 degrees Celsius to give it the kind of strength that we want, and it's impregnated with resin to enable it to become a fabric that we can actually use. We receive the carbon fiber on a big roll with all the fibers aligned in the same direction. That roll is then cut out into various shapes that we use to form the shape of the head. So we take a lot of 2D cut-ins, and it's then our job to make those fit into a three-dimensional mold that is the shape of the golf club head. So the body of the golf club head is made by several layers formed each of a layer of carbon fiber. That layering process goes to the sole of the head and to the crown of the head, and the two parts come together in a mold and are then baked under temperature and pressure with a bladder inflated in the mold to push the carbon fiber against the edges of the mold and take on the shape of the driver body. And when it's removed, we have pretty much the finished body. There's a number of little cleanup operations that we have to do manually, and then the bodies are ready for final finishing and painting.
And then once we have a painted body, what we'll do is we'll apply glue on this bond surface here and on the face, and then combine those two together and then hold them for the appropriate amount of time for the glue to set up, and you've got a bonded structure then, a golf club head with a titanium face and a carbon composite body. The average golfer benefits by good design. People have kind of common swing flaws, and with the fusion technology, the carbon composite, being able to free up a lot of weight, it can make a very noticeable and drastic effect on people's mishits.
I think a lot of people don't really understand the engineering that goes into a driver like this. It's a very difficult process, a very difficult driver to make. And when we've shown tour professionals exactly what goes into making their highly customized equipment, they're usually absolutely blown away.